the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not...
Hello, Miami. Thank you so much for watching 305 Sports. Now, I am your host, Will, and as I record this episode, ladies and gentlemen, I had just finished watching the Panthers knock off the Edmonton Oilers 5-4 in double overtime by a game-winning goal by Brad Marchand. So I'm super excited. That's the reason why it's first time I'm actually wearing a different sports team with the hat. So wear my Canes hat, stay true to the episode, but I had to wear my Panthers gear. It was just an absolutely amazing game, man. So the Panthers are tied 1-1, and they head to the Amerant Arena for a showdown with the Edmonton Oilers on Monday night. So that being said, let's talk a little bit about a showdown, what seems to be between LSU and the Miami Hurricanes for the services of wide receiver Tristan Keys. Yes, Tristan Keys, a wide receiver out of Hattiesburg, Mississippi, from Hattiesburg High School, 6'2.5", 180 pounds. Is actually the number one receiver in this recruiting cycle. He's also the number one player in the state of Mississippi, and he's the third best overall player according to 247 Sports for this recruiting cycle as well. The Miami Hurricanes are really pushing really hard to flip this young man. I'm gonna get into what the situation is in about a couple minutes or so, but I want to let you guys know why Miami is really hot on his tails, and so are other teams as well. Well, for starters, numerically speaking, the kid's a beast. All right, he had a phenomenal season with 58 catches, 1,275 yards, and 14 touchdowns. But he is just a very talented athlete. He is a very complete receiver, as he's not just a guy that you could put on the boundary and he runs deep. He could also run routes as well. He's the closest thing to Jeremiah Smith in this recruiting cycle. He's not Jeremiah. Jeremiah is a beast of his own. Heck, Jeremiah looks like right now he can actually play in the NFL. But I'm trying to say is Tristan is this year's top receiver, and it shows if you look at the huddle video, the highlights, etc. Very good hands, very good route runner. He's very fast. Okay, he is a two-sport athlete. He ran track as well. Actually three-sport. I think he played basketball as well. So he ran track. Okay, and if you don't bump him, he's gonna blow by your defensive back. Unless your defensive back has the elite speed, he's gonna burn him. Okay, so he's gonna excel very well if he plays for the Miami Hurricanes, because it's very wide receiver friendly offensive system. So that's the one thing. If it's 50-50 balls, he's got him. Physical, he could do it as well. Like I said, he has very good elite speed, could create separation for himself. He's very twitchy. He moves his hips very well. He could break tackles. He's very powerful, dangerous in the red zone, dangerous in any part of the football field as well. He is what you really want out of your wide receiver. He's a proven player, okay, as well. He gets the job done. He's very sure-handed, catches the football. He's also a guy that could also get you some yards as well after the catch, if you want to get a first down. But again, if you want to bomb it, throw it downfield, he's going to get it. He's established a very good relationship with Darren Coleman from what I've heard, especially in his last visit last week when he came with 16 other players. That was a massive recruiting visit for Miami. So the sky's the limit. He liked what he saw from Miami. LSU understands that he's seen this as a business decision. He's committed to LSU. He's still considered a hard commit according to 247, but there's a lot of cracks right now in terms of that relationship, okay? And the main reason why a lot of people are saying this is because it seems to be that Tristan Keys has removed LSU from his social media outlets. That is very, very, very telling on where a recruit is heading to, okay? Number two, he signed an NIL deal with Adidas. That doesn't mean that he can't play for Texas, for example, that's a Nike school, or go to Oregon, which is a Nike school. Obviously, Oregon's a Nike school, and still be sponsored by Adidas. It's just an NIL thing. But he wants to maximize his earning potential. Signing with a school that is sponsored by Adidas is probably the way to go. So right now, it seems to be Miami is the biggest threat. Okay. For some reason, 247, the last I saw, had him crystal ball to Texas. But from what I've been hearing, if he does decommit from LSU, which seems like it's going to happen, right? The way it looks in terms of the optics, it looks like LSU's about to lose the top receiver in the country. The battle will be between Texas A&M and Miami. And Texas A&M has a lot of money. Okay, let's be very honest with you. I'm not trying to say that's the only thing he's looking for. Mike Elko is a very good coach. I'm going to give Mike Elko that. But I will say that I think Miami has a very, very good shot of landing the service of Tristan Keys. He seems to like it here. I saw him at the spring game, and again, he had an official visit last week. So I do think that if he does flip, he will be a Miami Hurricane, only because of the fact that he seems to have a good relationship with Darren Coleman. Darren Coleman will be throwing him the football eventually. Darren Coleman has a huge arm and could put the ball anywhere. On top of that, he's also a good athlete as well as a quarterback. So this is where it's going. So I really hope Miami can flip him. Again, this is a very wide receiver rich recruiting class. So again, Miami could miss out on Tristan Keys, land on the boundary receiver, and I do believe the team will be in very good shape in terms of the future at the wide receiver position as well. But the bottom line is, though, you want to get the top receiver in the country. That's what you want. You missed out on Jeremiah Smith. You had a very good season that you could sell him on, which I think is working out with Tristan Keys as well. And if Shannon Dawson stays, it's a very wide receiver friendly system. I do think if Shannon Dawson does go somewhere else the following year, I very highly doubt that Shannon Dawson is not going to get a coaching opportunity to his liking if Carson Beck and the team balls out again offensively, and if Miami can make a playoff berth this time around, which they missed last season due to the fact they had a very horrendous defense. The bottom line is, though, I do think that Tristan Keys will be happy here in Miami, and will be happy with the talent around him as well, especially at the quarterback position. Ladies and gentlemen, before I go, I have to give you a word from our sponsor. Yes, a word from our sponsor. So I just want to let you know that 305 Sports Now is sponsored by Fan Outfitters. With locations in Pembroke Pines, Davie, and Kendall, you can find the latest gear and accessories for your favorite South Florida teams. Teams like the Miami Hurricanes, teams like the Miami Dolphins, the Florida Panthers, Miami Heat, Inter Miami, and many, many other teams. So if you're ever in the Pembroke Pines, Davie, and Kendall area, please stop by Fan Outfitters, the official sponsor of 305 Sports Now. So ladies and gents, if you like what you heard, please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to 305 Sports Now. Have a great, great day, guys. God bless you. See you soon. Go Canes and go Cats. Bye-bye, everybody.